Welcome to Affiliate Buzz, the longest running program on affiliate marketing. James and Arlene Martell are here to inspire, inform, and motivate you with expert insight, interviews, and information that will increase your bottom line. Advance your affiliate marketing efforts every week on Affiliate Buzz. Now, please welcome James and Arlene.
Yes, it's James Martell here, and welcome to edition number 467 of the Affiliate Buzz, where we've been keeping affiliates inspired, informed, and motivated to succeed with affiliate programs since way back in 2003. If you're joining us live here today on Cranberry Radio, it's great to have you with us. If you happen to be joining us through a podcast on your smartphone, tablet, computer, or Wi-Fi radio, a very special welcome to you as well. And yes, I am here with Arlene today, and we are going to be talking about the secrets to fast-tracking any project and making more money without having to burn the proverbial midnight oil. And we're going to talk about why many should probably stop working so hard and some of the lessons we've learned along the way. Why we should be focused on building a business that works so we all don't have to. And of course, we all want to be able to take control of our schedule. And I think ultimately here, the goal is to build freedom, not a business, generally speaking. Now, before Arlene joins us, I have just a quick question. For those, do you happen to own a local brick and mortar business? And if so, do you need to attract more local customers? And I ask you because today at 4 p.m. Pacific time, we're holding a webinar. And again on Saturday at 1 p.m. also Pacific time to show you how to bring a surge of sales, repeat customers who also refer their friends. And we're going to be sharing the same strategies that I've used to help a local business absolutely dominate this local market. One thing that I've found applying national and I would guess international SEO strategies and all the techniques that we've learned through the affiliate marketing space, more on a national or international basis, when applied to a little local market, it's amazing. Honestly, I wouldn't say shooting fish in a barrel, but pretty darn close, because I found most local business owners, quite frankly, don't have a clue what to do if they really want to dominate their business online. So over the last 6 years, I've been working with a few local businesses, and I want to share some of the things that we've learned, including the strategy I've used recently to help one of the local businesses develop a 4,300 loyal Facebook followers, and how you can do the same. How I added 250 email subscribers to their list in under 2 hours without spending any out-of-pocket money, and doing it actually while I was watching a football game. How we increased their 5-star reviews from 3 to over 600, averaging 4.3 out of 5, and how you can copy the same and do the same for your business. I'm going to share the best email autoresponder service that we use that has the highest delivery and inbox rates, and it's free. And we're going to talk about how to apply these strategies to attract repeat customers who, as I said earlier, who refer their friends, which I find is the key. So if you'd like to attend this afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is just under 2 hours from now, or on Saturday at 1 p.m., simply send an email to helpdesk@jamesmartell.com, and Arlene will be happy to send you your login information. That's helpdesk@jamesmartell.com. And if you happen to be listening to this as a recording, and maybe you missed both events, and you would like to receive the webinar replay video, simply send an email again to helpdesk@jamesmartell.com, and Arlene will be happy to send you out the webinar replay video. So with that in mind, Arlene, it's been a long time since you've been on the Buzz, so I guess I should say, hi, Arlene. Welcome to the Affiliate Buzz.
Well, thanks, James. It is good to be here.
It's been months.
Yes, it has.
Now,
you've got some good guests, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, before we jump in and talk about this whole idea of fast tracking your business, making more money, and without having to burn the midnight oil, hot button to me. Mm-hmm. something just happened today. The granddaughter showed up, and it's the last day of school for them this year. They're
Yeah,
done.
last day of school. So exciting. I remember last day of school. It's like that final bell rings, and they do get early dismissal as well. They get out
Yep.
an hour early.
Yep.
And I'm sure they did nothing but play games today, anyways. But
That's right.
yeah, do you remember that feeling of summer? I have the whole summer off.
I do remember that.
And remember what Brooke said to us when she came over? What she was looking forward to the most?
Yeah, she's going into grade 2.
Yeah,
She goes, I get to sleep in now.
yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, wait till you're a teenager and then you'll be in
She's
real trouble.
she's one of these kids that you just can't get her out of bed in the morning. It's just
Yeah,
impossible. So now I said to Shelby, I said, I'll bet you now that she gets to sleep in, she's going to be up at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
You bet. So talk about, and I think this ties in beautifully to this, time freedom.
Mhm.
And you're looking at a couple little girls there who realize they have the whole summer now. And that's kind of starting, especially with Brooke, the 7-year-old. She's kind of getting what that means.
Mhm.
And I think that's kind of the feeling that we should have with our own businesses, where we're not buried in them. And then we say, oh, good. But imagine having a life like that all the time.
Yeah, not a care.
So now,
You know,
one last thing before we jump into is you got a new little friend in the house.
I do. I have a little guy, and his name is Bo, and I think he's 3.5 months now. He's a little kitty that I got for Mother's Day. He's the cutest little black and white. He's a Maine Coon, so he's long-haired, and he's kind of in the little kitten stage now where he wants to bite you all the time. But he's the most affectionate, beautiful little kitty, and I just love having him close by me when I'm
Yeah.
working. He sleeps in his little bed by my desk. And sometimes he jumps up on my desk, and I've got a big touch screen, and he rubs up against it, and he's changing programs, but he's adorable.
Oh, yeah. And the reason I bring it up, of course, because you, Scamper, our cat, who sat at your desk for years while we were doing the show, he probably knew more about affiliate marketing, that little cat, than than the average bear. But
Yeah.
no, it's good to have a little munchkin back in the house. So we
Oh,
have
he's
a new
beautiful.
pet.
Yes.
So hey, so let's talk about this whole idea of burning the midnight oil.
Mhm.
And I remember back in 1999 when I got started, I was working on this business 12 to 14 hours a day, day in, day out, day after day, and kind of blinders on, not really knowing what I was doing, not really knowing if it was going to work at all. The internet was this new thing back then. We're talking
Mhm.
coming up on, well, it'll be 20 years. Next year will be my 20th year in the affiliate space, which is hard to believe. So, but we worked our butts off. I did, at least for the first little bit. And then when you came on, you did as well. But I look back at those days, and that was a good idea, but it was a necessity for us because two reasons. One, we didn't have any money to be investing in freelancers and to be able to hire people to help us get things done. And I remember we didn't even have a credit card when we got started. We had no way to buy a domain name. It was a real challenge for us to get online and get things going. So, and then purchasing things online was just difficult as well, because you still had to have a credit card, and we just didn't have a credit card at that time. So that was one thing. And then the second thing was, there wasn't a lot of freelancers around that were cost effective. You could go hire a graphics person for $80 an hour, or you could go
Yes.
hire a writer who'd charge you $200 to $300 per article.
Yeah.
And that was just completely off our radar screen. You remember we were working sometimes with our other business with Brad Heim out at Circle Graphics.
Mhm.
And that's what he charged. He was, I think if I recall, he was like $75 an hour. Great guy, beautiful designer, but just not within our budget. Just there's no
Right.
way we could afford to pay that.
No.
So we fast forward to today, and now we've got this whole area, this website called Upwork, where they literally have millions and millions and millions of people who are available to assist us in our business. And I'm still stunned and amazed at how many people are resistant to outsourcing.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is, I think, well, like you said earlier, the reason that we go into business is to make money and give us more time freedom. But one of the biggest mistakes that people make is thinking that they have to do absolutely everything themselves and not trusting anybody with any area of their business. And that's a fatal flaw.
That's a big problem. And one of the things that I do with the coaching sessions, when I'm coaching somebody one-on-one during our eight sessions, is they usually have one idea at the way we're going to go, but usually by the time we get through the first session, I've learned enough about them to realize that they're doing way too much of the work themselves. Mm-hmm. And they're honestly so slow at it because they don't know how to do it. And then I literally open up our Upwork account and say, okay, so to get that same job done, I paid $6.
Right.
To get this done, I paid $27. I'll give you an example. You know it. This morning, I'm opening up my presentation that I'm going to be doing at 4:00, and somehow the background image got all messed up. It's way too dark. It went supposed to be light, and somehow it went bright blue. I don't even know how it happened. And I looked at it. I don't know how to fix it. I spent maybe 5 minutes on it. And my good old 15-minute rule is probably more like a 5-minute rule now. But the 15-minute rule is if I can't fix it in 15 minutes, I immediately post a project at Upwork to get it fixed. So I posted a project at 11:00. By 11:45, so 45 minutes later, I had about 20 people bid on it. I ended up hiring a gentleman named Philip. Mm-hmm. He's in Serbia, and it happened to be 11:15 his time, at least when I started communicating with him. He charges $6 an hour, and the last message I received was basically it's done. It took me less time. Oh, it took a bit shorter than I expected. I'm sending it right now. It took me 20 minutes to fix.
Crazy. So
it cost me like $2 to have
Unbelievable.
It fixed. So even me wasting 5 minutes on it was crazy. I should have just posted the project. I mean, this is the kind of thing that happens over and over and over again. And it is the reason why we shouldn't be burning, in my personal opinion, I'm preaching a little bit here, but we should not be doing this work ourselves.
Yeah.
Hardly any of it, if any of it.
Yeah.
And there's so little work that I actually do myself. The type of things I do now is put presentations together as far as the content, but I don't build them. I let somebody else build the PowerPoint now. I don't actually do the work anymore. And that's one of the reasons I don't have to work 12 hours a day at all. And we can get the work that, I don't even know what the percentage-wise more productivity we have by doing it. But we get so much done without having to kill ourselves at all. And then we can walk away from it almost like like a job sometimes. It's like, okay, that's done. It's in somebody else's hands, and they're taking care of it.
And it's good to know like the basics, but there's no way that we could have the skill set to do what these people do. There's no way we're not graphics designers, we're not publishers, we're not writers, but the people out there that love to do that, and they're so good at it. And so we just need to point them in the right direction and let them do what they do best.
You bet. And they do a great job. And so I can see we're up against the break. So let's do this. When we come back, let's talk about a few things. I want to talk about who should outsource, when you should outsource, and I guess what you should outsource. We've touched upon it a little bit, but we'll get into much more detail on it after a really quick break. We'll be right back.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
How much are your best ideas worth? PriorThings.com gives you an added layer of protection for all of your intellectual property, ideas, and creative things. New business idea, pitch deck, PowerPoint presentation, song lyrics, source code, killer blog posts. We help you protect it all. How do we do it? We use the same technology platform that secures transactions for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Learn more at PriorThings.com. Check out exclusive listener pricing for Cranberry Radio listeners by going to bit.ly/Founders Circle.
Is your website hacked? Is your website displaying error messages or loading slowly? Even if there are no signs of malicious activity, your site may still be compromised. Websites, like cars, require regular maintenance to perform at their best and not leave you stranded. At Fjorge, our website maintenance experts can help you assess which one of our maintenance plans will best support your needs. Visit fjorgedigital.com or call 612-877-3840 and get the support and protection your website and business deserve. That's FJORGE digital.com.
Looking for a white label SEO and social platform for your clients? Think
eBrands.
free and unlimited SEO audit reports,
eBrands.
premium Facebook apps and welcome page creators,
eBrands.
Twitter management app, analytics, and mobile site generators.
eBrands.
Let eBrands manage your search and social media campaigns and give you and your clients access to their white label dashboard, which have great reports that will wow your clients and deliver great ROI and results. Try eBrands for 30 days. Go to eBrandsWithAZ.com or call 1-866-625-5717. That's eBrands with a Z for
eBrands, where affiliate marketing gets its buzz and mobile has its presence. Cranberry Radio, online anytime at cranberry.fm.
Time now to hear some more affiliate buzz. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, surprisingly, I am here with Arlene, who's been on a bit of a hiatus lately from the buzz, but she's back, and we're talking about the secrets to fast-tracking any project and making more money without having to burn the midnight oil. Now, Arlene, let's talk about, let's jump right into why outsource. You give some right off, let's kind of put you on the spot, but you're a relatively new outsourcer. I was doing most of it, but now you've probably got a year and a half, 2 years experience under your belt. So why outsource?
Oh, definitely because there's no way that I've got the talent to do the stuff that I need done. So if I was to try and learn it myself, I'd have this huge learning curve. I don't have any learning curve. I can just quickly post a project, and I always find someone that's perfect for the job. That's number one.
I would say you can also save literally thousands of dollars over hiring somebody. When I say outsourcing, I'm primarily talking about a lot of times overseas, but even into the US and Canada, and you can typically save thousands of dollars over what you would pay locally to somebody who's not in the online world, who's still offering more of the traditional based services, and they haven't quite discovered what's going on online yet.
Yeah.
What would you say about the quality of the work?
Oh, it's been great. That's the other thing, is that you can see samples of their work before you hire them. You ask for samples of their work so you can see the quality of their work and read comments from other people that have hired them before. And that weighs in a big decision on who we hire as well. But the other thing that I love about them is if I've got an ongoing project, this is what I really love, is for any ongoing projects for even, for example, doing the show notes for the buzz, that's a weekly thing. And I need someone, and I'm not going to go and find a different person every week. We want continuity, but just to be able to post that this is an ongoing project. We're looking for someone who can work independently. Just go get the audio and do the show notes according to the format that we give them. And it's fantastic because then it's just you got an ongoing relationship. They know that they need to do them every single week. You know the price, and you just fund it, and it's just super easy. They just show up in Basecamp, and it's just it's like a well-oiled machine.
Absolutely. And I the other things that I like just off the top, you can get things done a lot faster. Mm-hmm. For example, that something as simple as getting my PowerPoint presentation corrected. While he was working on that, I was actually preparing for the buzz. So I can be doing two things at once. And I've got 10 outsourcers on the go, which I do at any one time. I can do 10 things at once. Yeah. And of course, this frees up your time for the family and for fun and not being stuck in front of your computer all the time. Mm-hmm. So now about who do you think? And I haven't prepped you for any of this. So who do you think should outsource?
Anybody that's working online. I mean, absolutely anybody. There's always jobs that can be outsourced to someone else that you don't need to be taking care of, that you can be focusing on stuff that's making you money.
I had some down on my list here. It says local business owners who are wanting to increase productivity and profits, coaches, consultants, writers, entrepreneurs, internet marketers, and podcasters wanting to accelerate their growth, graphic designers, bookkeepers, and other service providers looking to leverage the talents of others to increase their revenues. And that's the other thing. If we can outsource overseas for a fraction of the price of what we would hire somebody locally, and I do know people that do that as a business, bookkeepers and stuff that outsource a lot of bookkeeping for their clients. They're paying $10 an hour to an outsourcer in India to an accountant in India who's very talented and knows exactly what they're doing, and they're billing about at $80 an hour. So they're making a $70 margin per hour on the accounting work. When should you outsource?
I'd say like right away. If you're stuck on any type of project or you have a deadline on anything, you need to just post the project. It's just so fast.
You bet. So, and I'd say if you want to grow your business faster, you want to see success sooner, you want to reduce your costs, you want to free yourself from the time of having by having somebody else take care of all the little things that need to be done. Or, another way to look at it is, what don't you have done in your business? Maybe you need a killer email marketing campaign to increase your profits and you don't have one. Perfect time. There's a trigger for you. Time to outsource. Maybe you need a Facebook ad campaign to be set up. You don't know how to do it. You don't really want to know how to do it, but you know the benefits of it, and you're hearing about all the success people are having with Facebook ad campaigns. Outsource it and get it done. You can get more clients quicker. Or the ones that I love too is like, maybe you've got a nagging technical problem that's driving you bananas, and we see these all the time. People struggle with them for days, and you could post it at Elance and get it fixed in an hour for $12. Or maybe your website is excuse the French, but ugly, and it looks like 2006 or 1996, and you need to bring it up to date, and you want to turn it into a website that sells. Well, maybe there's a good opportunity for you to hire somebody to outsource as well. So there's lots and lots of reasons for sure that we can be outsourcing. So with that in mind, let's talk about real quick before our next break here, what can be outsourced. And I know you've got a ton on the go yourself now. Yeah.
So all your writing, any writing project whatsoever, like you said, your email series that you need done, any graphics you need done. I mean, we've posted hundreds and hundreds of projects, and there's really nothing that you can't outsource.
Yeah, I mean, everything from writing research, blogging, article writing, as you say, software development, e-commerce setup, graphic design, of course, audio and video production. You just literally go down the list. Anything that you could possibly need, you can find somebody by the dozens, literally, on Elance who will come in. And one of the things that I've done, and one of the things that I've noticed that holds people back, and I want to talk about this right after the break, is I put together a little booklet called Outsourcing Secrets Revealed. And I actually put this together about 6 or 8 years ago, but I just refreshed it. And it's 25 proven job descriptions with their companion work orders that you can copy. Because one of the things I find is a lot of people don't know what to say, and they don't know how to package up. They don't know how to go post a job properly, and then they run into trouble. So this little booklet will solve that, because it shows you the exact language that we use to get the best people at the best prices, to get the work done quickly and efficiently in Upwork. So I want to talk about that little booklet and a new outsourcing course that we have coming up right after the break.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
Looking for a better way to get more traffic and interaction to your Facebook page? Imagine Facebook interactivity on your page like you've never seen. Introducing your new Facebook marketing fix, So Social, the new and revolutionary way to easily manage and automate your Facebook contests and sweepstakes. Create a fun, easy-to-win contest by writing a simple Facebook post. Watch your post go more viral and generate loads of interaction. Track your traffic and generate email lists with ease. So Social is mobile-friendly and complies with Facebook Terms of Service. Let So Social give your Facebook page some flash today. Zoom over to zosocial.com.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every day. Medical marijuana is my last resort, and it helps me when all other drugs have failed. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Jamming and spamming, cashing in the clicks. SEO is always in session, only on Cranberry Radio, cranberry.fm.
Time now to hear some more Affiliate Buzz. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, this is James Martell, and I am here with Arlene, and we're talking about the secrets of fast-tracking any project and making more money without having to burn the midnight oil. And I think that's a really good topic, Arlene, because it's just one of those things. I see people working too hard on the wrong things, and they work for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on something that they could have hired somebody to take care of in an hour because they don't have the skill set to do it, and they could have just posted a project at Elance, and they could have been working on something that they are good at versus not doing that. And it just stalls out their business. It slows down the revenue stream if it doesn't block them completely. So I think it's just so important to tackle this. And you know my stance on outsourcing. It's probably one of the reasons we talk about it so often on the Affiliate Buzz. To me, my opinion, the number one talent that we should master is outsourcing. Why do you think that is, Arlene?
Without question. It's because you can just you just launch your business to the next level. You're so much more productive, and it costs you way more money in the long run if you're trying to do it yourself.
And that's the thing. It's like, to me, it's you've got talented professionals that are available for you at such a reduced cost that people are always amazed, especially coaching students. When I take them into the back end of our Upwork account, and I show them what we're actually paying to get the work done, and we're talking about top level, high quality, beautifully crafted, whatever we ordered, and what we have to pay for it. They're like, oh my God, why am I doing this myself? And it completely turns them around on it. So we have a course coming up, and I don't know if I have the date in front of me. Let me just take a quick peek. It's Thursday, July the 6th. We're going to do an outsourcing course. And again, this is the one I did. I've done this many times over the years, but I haven't done it for probably 5 or 6 years live. But I decided to redo the Outsourcing Essentials course, which I have done from scratch, brought it right up to date. It's called The Secrets to Building Your Business by Leveraging Freelance Talent to Explode Your Profits. And that can happen if you can master the art of outsourcing. And it's a quick course because I can get this information to you without spending weeks and weeks and weeks with you. And I've organized this into a 90-minute session. So we can do it all in one evening. So it'll be July the 6th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And there's basically 12 modules to it. It begins with a course introduction. Then we get into a getting started discussion. And then we talk about jobs to outsource. We teach you how to post a job. We teach you how to hire a freelancer. We teach you how to award the project, and then how to keep that project on track. We share with you the tips and secrets to properly wrapping up a job, which is usually a little bit more challenging than people think. We teach you how to hire yourself a virtual team. And as Arlene mentioned, it's nice to find freelancers that you can work with over time, so you're not always looking for one. So most people I find need a writer, maybe a graphic designer, maybe a tech, maybe a social media expert, somebody that you can hire on demand, not full-time by any means, but you can put a little project together so they spend a little bit of time on your business every week. And then how to hire a virtual assistant. And that's something we've been doing successfully for years. And then we kind of begin to wrap it up. We do a 10-day outsourcing challenge to make sure you get out of the gate quickly and you start outsourcing a couple of projects right away. And then we wrap it up with a graduation, and we give you your graduation certificate. It's a beautiful little 8.5 by 11 that you can put in a frame if you'd like and put it on the wall. In addition to that, we give you the Outsourcing Secrets Revealed, the 25 job descriptions and work orders that you can copy. Plus, I've put together another little booklet that lists all the different types of freelancers by category that you can hire at Upwork to help you with any aspect of your business. So, Arlene, what email address do people send an email to if they want to learn more about the outsourcing course?
They can just send it to helpdesk@jamesmartell.com.
Okay, so same as the seminar or webinar coming up in an hour and a half now. All right, terrific. Yeah. So if you'd like to join me on that course live in our online conference room, it's again Thursday, July the 6th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It's a 90-minute course. Arlene will send you the pricing details on it as soon as you pop her off an email. We'll be happy to do that. It's a very cost-effective course, and you should be able to earn 1,000 times back whatever you pay for the particular course. We do have a little bit of an early bird special, so if you want to get an email off to her right away, that would be cost-effective for yourself, and we'd love to have you. Now, if you happen to be listening to this as a recording, and you would like to watch it in the video series, you're more than welcome to do that. The other thing that it includes is a manual. So once the course is completed at the end of Thursday evening, we will then, as usual, turn it into a beautiful little printable manual as well. So when the course is over, you'll have the videos from the course, you'll have the audio, the printed manual, and you'll also have the Outsourcing Secrets Revealed booklet with the 25 proven job descriptions and work orders, and the other booklet that I put together for Upwork as well. So if you attend live, you will also get all that as well. So if you'd like to, if you happen to be listening to this as a recording and you missed the live version of the course, or maybe you're not available on the 6th, definitely send Arlene an email and we'll make sure you get a link to the recordings for everything as well, and where you can learn more details about that. All right, Arlene, any final thoughts, any words of encouragement to those who happen to be maybe just digging into outsourcing for the first time?
No, I think just give it a try, because I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised by the quality of people that come in and bid on your project.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so I can see we are now out of time. Keep in mind that if there's something here that we mentioned today that you missed, that we do take all the show notes for you and include links to everything we talked about. And you can find the show notes for this particular episode at jamesmartell.com/AB467. And a reminder that if you'd like to be alerted each week to new episodes, I invite you to take 30 seconds right now. You could probably do it in 15. Right now, and subscribe to the Affiliate Buzz by sending a blank email to affiliate_buzz@aweber.com. That's affiliate_buzz@aweber.com. Arlene, thanks again. And to our listeners, thanks for listening to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz.
The opinions expressed are those of the hosts and their guests, and do not necessarily reflect those of the staff and management of Cranberry News Marketing and Cranberry.fm. Rebroadcasts or retransmission of this content without proper consent is prohibited.